Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Karp Talk. I'm your host, Chris Morgan, and I'm joined with my two co-hosts.
I'm Jamie Chestnut, and look how adorable my little Pikachu is.
Ryan Ferry, and I am sideways, but my Gumi is somehow not. Physics? Throw that out the window.
Trick room, it sounds like.
Yes. So Gumi's slower, so it'll move first, right?
Unless there's trick room.
But anyway, so I woke up this morning, and, 5 in the morning, there's already some awesome Pokemon news out there. Looks like we're getting a super sweet game, not for the Nintendo Wii, not for the DS, but for Android and for Apple operating systems. And I'm talking about the new Pokemon Go game. If you guys have seen this video, mind blown.
Really? Here's how it works. First of all, it works with the maps on your phone, and you can be able to go anywhere that you want and be able to capture Pokemon in the real world using an iOS or Android device. And I've seen this, and I'm like, I want this so bad. But here's the thing. April Fool's last year, there was a prank video going around about this that Nintendo and Google actually worked on together. So when I first heard about this, I'm like, this can't be real. And then I saw the press conference, and Junichi Masuda is actually going to be working on it, and then Shigeru Miyamoto also came out, which is the main man who creates all the Nintendo games that we've been playing forever. So they're actually serious about this, and it's supposed to be dropping sometime next year.
So the April Fool's prank was to gauge interest, maybe? That's
Probably.
Actually quite the thought.
Yeah. Well played, Game Freak. Well played.
Snaky. But, I
So
mean,
sneaky.
it won't look nothing like the video is like incredible. I know it's not going to look anything like that, but that video was a work of art. Especially when you get to the end and you got this epic Mewtwo battle, and he's just like beating everybody up. And of course, Pikachu, my man here, is going to knock him out in the end because that's just how it works, right?
Yeah, because Pikachu totally beats Mewtwo because it's more popular. That's how this works, right? Reaction, Ryan.
Maybe I can do a guest rant about Pikachu and why I don't like it. Oh, wait, Dookie Shed already did that.
You can make your own.
But it would sound exactly like his, and everybody would go, oh my god, what a ripoff.
Maybe you could do one where you talk about how awesome he is, and then at the end of it, you just be like, no, it's totally BS. But I have to say, I like Pikachu, so.
I just like this Pikachu because it looks like a pirate and it's awesome.
I like this Pikachu because that's what he thinks about people who don't like Pikachu.
Hey, this is a G-rated show.
Well, Jamie's Pikachu is going to evolve into Raichu.
That was just a bad pun altogether.
Yay!
But anyway, back to Pokemon Go. What do you guys think about like the little Fitbit-looking thing, the little Pokeball that you put on your arm? It looks like that's how you trigger, like maybe doing like throwing the Pokeball motion, things like that.
I'm going to be using that thing all day, every day. That is going to be like on my arm until I die.
See, my Pokewalker, actually, I would strap onto my sock before I went to school every day, my senior year of high school. So this will definitely be my cufflink, per se.
So do you still use the Pokewalker?
It's actually, the funny thing is, Stanford's scientific results say that it's one of the most accurate pedometers in the world.
Mm-hmm. I remember reading that somewhere.
That's what's weird about
it. But no. I actually found one new in the wrapper a few days ago, too.
Oh, wow. How much?
No, not how much. It was in my bedroom.
Oh, how much?
Depends. What do you want to pay for it?
I don't know. We can work something out.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe a certain card you need.
Yes.
He wants all the Gumi cards.
I can help get you set up.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Why does this sound like a drug deal?
You got the stuff.
Pokemon cards, it's cardboard crack.
Worse than drugs.
Try it. It's untelling what they put in these things.
As Jamie takes a puff of his vape pen.
All right, so what's next on our agenda, Chris?
We kind of got a short episode this week, so I figured not because we're light on news, but just because we have some logistic issues of getting everybody together and things like that, and it's just been a horrible week. So we figured we'd talk about some of the expanded decks that we've been working on, we've been seeing. Now that Shiftry's gone, you can look on Burbank Pokemart, and you can definitely tell there's a complete difference in what cards have went up in value. Excelgor has went way high up in value, along with Archeops, the one that stops Pokemon from evolving. So, that's leading both to two decks that do similar things and not letting anybody else play the game. So,
I'm a fan of Maxie's Archeops for that reason.
I look for those to be the top two decks from at least the first week of regionals. The regionals that we'll go to will be the week after that. So. There may be some metagame adjustments after that, but I really look for those to be like the top two, top tier everything. What do you think, Jamie?
Well, I think Executor Vileplume is still going to be a thing because, and then combine that with Ariados, it's just going to be stupidly overpowered because Vileplume shuts off items, Executor shuts off abilities, and then you got Force of Giant Plants that just lets you put both of those down immediately. So it's going to be broken. Putting your opponent in the complete top deck mode is going to hurt a lot of people just because everybody is so used to burning through their deck so fast.
Everyone's going to be flipping tables and things of that nature.
Oh, I'm going to, but I'm probably going to be running that. So what I was thinking of doing is also putting Ariados in there, and then once I get done using Force of Giant Plants, just go ahead and put down Burbank City Gym. And then
what deck are you running that in?
Executor Vileplume.
Oh, okay.
Then put like a 2/2. What I was thinking was like a 4/4 line of Executor because that's going to be needed, and then you're going to have like a 2/2/2 line, maybe a 3/3/3, just depends on how much other stuff that you're going to need. A Vileplume, and then put a 2/2 Ariados, and then I don't think Shaman's going to be really needed because after you get Vileplume down, you're not going to be able to play any items, so you're not going to be able to empty your hand out that well. Mm-hmm. So I think that's really going to be needed, and then just go ahead and do as much energy destruction as you can with supporters, such as Team Player Grunt, Zero Stick. We'll go ahead and maybe throw a couple of Headringers in, but if you do that, then once you get Vileplume down, it's going to be useless. I don't know. I've still got a lot of thinking to do. So, I don't know. What are you thinking about, Ryan?
Well, to be completely honest with you, I hadn't thought too much about expanded. Unfortunately, I still live under a rock, but I really like the Maxie's Archeops idea a lot. I think it's one of those things that's going to be tough to get off, but if you can get it off turn one, it shuts down even your deck idea that you're talking about.
I don't think we can do a Jacob Van Wagner thing and get Archie off both times in the form of Maxie. That'll be.
From what I've been, talking to some other people about, they've actually been able to be pretty consistent with it, at least first or second turn almost all the time. So.
I believe Team Fish Knuckles did a video a long time ago about Maxie's Archeops. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the direction I was thinking of going in with it, is similar to his build. Shout out to Squeaky.
Because we know you're totally watching.
Squeaky,
oh, totally.
I threw assholes and freaked you out, but you were a nice guy. Okay, so some rogue decks that could pop up and expand it. Seismitoad can still be able to pop up. That's going to be a duh since it can
Well, it's Seismitoad. It's the Archeops deck. So
yeah, Archeops shutting off evolutions is. Oh my gosh, why does that exist? Because I was trying to go against it using Mega Rayquaza, and he got it out before I could get Mega Rayquaza into play. I'm like, what? What? That thing shuts off evolutions? Why? Why? I don't like it.
yeah, it's a very interesting card, and I mean, like I said though, it's going to come down between that deck and it's going to come down to Excelgor Trevenant, because if you can set up Trevenant first on your first turn, then Toad can't play any items, they can't get set up. But if Toad goes first and they drop Archeops on you, then you can't set up. I mean, it's one of those things. I know people are working on techs and stuff to make sure that doesn't happen. And you've got Wally to take care of that. And I think Archeops is also weak to grass. Is that right?
I thought Archeops was either electric or water. Let me look it up.
Might be then. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm recording on my phone, so I can't look it up easily.
I'm on it.
But if it's weak to grass, then you could always bring it up with Excelgor. With a Lysander, and then use the Excelgor to knock it out.
Oh, its weakness actually is grass.
Okay. So that works out. That's definitely a way around that. And I think Wally's going to be really important in this format just because of Archeops.
Is Wally going to be able to get through it?
Huh?
Does Wally get through its ability?
It does. It only blocks your evolutions from your hand.
Oh, okay. So you can.
Like Evo Soda works too, but if you're under Toad Lock, it's worthless.
I think it'd still be worth it to run some Evo Soda just in case.
Can be. Wally's just so much more powerful where you can set it up on the first turn.
Also, Evo Soda can also get the can also work on megas. So unlike Wally.
I've still been getting pretty good results with the Garchomp deck that I've been working with. It runs Wally as well. It tries to get a Gabite out first turn and kind of explode through the deck and get out as many Gibbles as you can and stuff like that. And then next turn, use that Gabite to get out all the other Gabites and Dragon Call into a Garchomp and start knocking off their energies and things like that. So
I've had another idea tumbling around my head. Fight Song Altaria with Giratina.
No.
If you can't tell, Giratina, I love that card so much.
No.
I'd like to see it really get used. I think the cost on it's just really prohibitive in the format that we're in now with so many Zerosic, Flare Grunt, Hammers.
Oh, speaking of price gouging, that just reminded me. Have you guys seen how much Shaman has went up?
I was talking about that with Chris before we started filming.
Oh, dude, it's like, I was looking on Burbank. Regular art Shaman is going for like $35, $40. Some of them are $45.
I think Trollintoad has it at $35 right now for regular art too.
Mm-hmm.
What? I'm so glad I've already got 4 of these things.
Yep, and I've got 8.
You're welcome, Jamie.
You regret that completely, don't you?
Absolutely. I regret trading you my 2 Shaman EXs.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, he traded me 2 of his Shamans.
The 2 Shamans I've been able to get.
And he gave them both to me. Isn't he sweet?
Yeah, I was trying to build that Gallade deck, and I was so focused on getting what I needed that I didn't think I might need Shaman in this.
And of course, Jamie was there to take advantage of a new player. Ryan
of course.
Started back in the game, and Jamie's like, Shaman sucks. Look at that HP. He gives up 2 prices.
Oh, I figured it was good. I just thought what I needed more would be better. Yeah, that pre-release in Lexington, April 26th, was my first Pokemon League event since 2000.
Yeah, Shaman, and I really think one copy of Hoopa is like staple in most. Hoopa will be a staple in most decks. I think one copy for sure, but 2 Shaman in almost every deck, if not 3.
Hoopa, if the fairy box is still a thing, is going to be in every one of them.
Hoopa in my Rayquaza deck is just so OP. Just get
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
I'll use it to get all my utilities like Aegis Slash and Keldeo. I'm going to get Rayquaza, Mega, and Shaman. And it's just... Oh, yeah.
Gotta have the hoop.
Now, if only it took colorless to attack instead of psychic, then its attack would be a little more practical and it would be a little less Lysander bait than it is right now.
Yeah, he does his job well, and then he just sits there.
Yup.
Not my deck, because my stadium gets countered. That and Shaman's the first thing to go.
Yeah. I think in a lot of other decks, like AZ is becoming a really important supporter now, just to be able to reset Shamans and things like that. So he won't be out there as much as people are worried about. And he's a lot harder to take down than Shaman anyway.
Shaman is really bad bait, though. I gotta admit.
Yeah, it's interesting when the Shaman comes down, you start planning your game around exactly what you need to knock out then, and when you're going to use your Lysander to win the game. So.
Or whenever you go against Latios Donk, they just sit there and use Mega Latios to knock out my Shamans. That happens.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I still think Latios might actually be the rogue deck in Expanded that might actually do well. A lot of the two big strategies, at least from Excelgor's point of view, is they're playing a lot of weak, HP Pokemon.
Also, what I think is going to be really good in Expanded is going to be Mega Tyranitar.
Yes.
I'd like Mega. If Expanded was a different form, if it wasn't so lock heavy and removal heavy, I think Mega Tyranitar would be a great, deck in that format too. But he's just going to be slow. You can't rely on your dark patches to get stuff out there. You can't rely on DC because it's going to get knocked off early.
It still wrecks absolutely everything, though.
It does, but it just plays into so many advantages of the more powerful decks in the format, which is you rely so heavily on energy, they take care of it. Now, if it had Groudon's ability, the thing would be sick. It would be amazing.
Yeah, but you can also Headbringer that thing twice.
True, but if you can't knock energies off of it, you're not stopping that guy.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to not suffer from that yet. Let's see here. Whoa. Sideways head still? Sideways head? Up. Sure. Well, there we go.
Gravity finally reset itself.
Yeah. Now let's try this again. Because this is uncomfortable to hold. There we go. We're back.
Sure.
You got anything else you want to talk about as far as Expanded goes?
Good luck, everybody. Oh, there is something in our local news I do want to talk about. One of our main judges, Professor Scott Catlett, actually resigned today.
Mm-hmm.
Premier tournament organizer for Kentucky, actually.
I'm sad. Scott, if you're watching this,
and we know you are.
Thank you for everything you've done. I hope to still see you and your family in tournaments because you guys are so cool and everything.
Absolutely.
You all have been really nice to us, helping us get everything set up, and just organizing events for us means a lot for us, and I'd like to thank you very much. I hope you do come back eventually, but I also wish you luck in your future endeavors.
Yep.
Absolutely. I think Jamie said it best.
Yeah, we'll definitely miss Scott. I've only been in the 3 years. This is starting my third year in Pokemon, and he's the only premier tournament organizer that I've known. So, and I used to run my own store as well, and I'd done Magic tournaments, and I have to say that of all the Magic tournaments that I've been to that weren't my own, his Pokemon tournaments were always very professionally ran. There were no hiccups during states. I mean, the crew they had out working there, Scott had them all in place. Rounds went up exactly on time. There was no delays. judge staff he provided us with was fantastic, and especially in the junior division, the people that he hired to work his junior division were really compassionate players, took care of those players, and it's really hard to work with little kids sometimes, and they've done an amazing job, and that comes from your leadership. So it lets me know that Scott's a great leader, and it's something that we're going to miss, and I'm interested to see who's going to step in and take his place. But he's definitely going to be somebody that's going to be hard to replace.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
I almost want to say Scott Coppin for a second, but I know that's not right.
And it's really awesome. I want to say it's really awesome that you took the time to come down from Lexington, Louisville, to give us a pre-release in southeastern Kentucky, because nothing happens down here, and that wouldn't have happened without you, without Marcus from the Games and Comics allowing you to come down and do that. And it was great that you guys could collaborate and get that done, because that's just something that wasn't going to happen in this area unless somebody like you stepped up, and we appreciate that. And we hope whoever takes over will remember us down here and give us some a city event and that kind of stuff, pre-releases as well.
Because it's really hard for me to travel an hour. It's 2 hours for you, Chris. You. Don't die on me over there.
Man, I'll tell you what, teaching school, I'm surprised I made it this long this year without getting sick. So probably a long weekend for me.
Anyway, anything else you guys want to cover?
That's pretty much it for me tonight. I mean, we kind of got a late start, and like I said, I've got to get up at 5 in the morning. So,
you guys, I'm sorry I haven't put up a new rant video yet. I've got one made, but I'm trying to make it a better quality because it's way too much stuff goes wrong with those.
Because your phone and your 8-track deck clearly is such amazing quality that you had to switch.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get one of those little suction cup things and stick it on there and put your camera in it?
That's what I'm probably going to have to do.
Yeah, it's like $10.
And then the phone's going to shake like crazy while you're driving.
Yep. And it's going, it'll be like,
it will sound like an actual rant now.
Yeah, you'll be even angrier.
Always angry.
We do have some matches that need to be, that I've got, that I'm working on. I just haven't had a chance to get them finished. That's going to go up from the last league tournament that we played at Games and Comics. So that's going to go up. And then I think next weekend we got a LC in Louisville again.
Yep, and it's going to be standard.
Yep.
I need to put some subtitles.
Is it Sunday?
Yep, next Sunday.
Yes, I don't have to work that day. I can go.
Awesome. We'll pick you up on the way through Lexington then.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I think I remember how to get to your house.
You know where I live, Jamie.
Yeah, I do.
If it's anything like he knows where DJ lives, we'll be at the wrong apartment 3 or 4 times.
I'll just watch and we'll sit there for 20 minutes.
No, Jamie sat at the car wash about a quarter of a mile from my house for about 10 minutes before realizing, oh, I'm at the wrong place.
I think we sat outside the wrong apartment like at least 5 minutes. He kept calling DJ wanting to know where he was.
Guys, I'm blonde, so please excuse me. I can't help it.
And you're old.
You're older than I am. What the heck?
See, but I've got these long, luscious locks.
Look at that.
Wow, that makes me feel really bad. You're like 10 years older than me.
Who is?
You are.
Oh. Well, you're 23?
21.
I'm 23.
I started going bald at 16. That makes me so sad. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
So we are 2 men in our 20s and 1 man in his
30.
Chris, fill in the blank for me.
33, baby.
In his 30s, playing Pokemon.
Yeah, it was the next step after playing Magic for so long.
Step down, isn't it?
They told me I could draw more than one card a turn, and that just really appealing to me.
It was a great selling point, huh?
Yeah, they showed me turn on like 3 cards. Hell yeah.
Oh, got another topic with
You mean I could draw 7 cards? Oh. Like, if I could draw 7 cards when I'm playing Magic for free, good God.
Go ahead, Jamie.
I forgot. We had one more topic I was wanting to talk about. This past weekend, there was like this cup in Germany, and they had like this big championship, and of the top 8, 4 of the games that was won was by I cannot do this.
By a big green dot.
That green dot.
That green dot is OP.
Is that a Ditto? Is that a shiny Ditto?
No, it's a little snot-looking thing in the movie trailer.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Guy, he won 4 of the 8 championships. So apparently, Evil Tall is going to be like really good and expanded. Be looking out for that, by the way.
Oh, Eveltal's been a huge pain in the butt playing Giratina Vileplume.
Yep. Simply because, A, he doesn't rely on energy. 2, he's getting 80 damage off of the Giratina because of its energy. And C, it doesn't have to completely rely on items because you just stack energy, stack energy, stack energy, stack energy. Boop, 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 boop. I like Eveltal for the main reasons I like.
And number D, it's faster.
Yeah. Because basically you got energy, double colorless, muscle band, and you can do that before it gets the lock 100 plus whatever energy it's got.
Not DCE, you have to have a dark on it.
Yeah, but I said smack you a dark, smack you a double colorless, smack you a muscle band. You're going to get all those down before they start locking you, bam. So expect the Evil Tall Seismitoad to make a return.
Goody.
Sounds like a good reason to be running Vespiquen Evolutions.
Sounds like a good reason to run my Netric.
I do like Vespiquen. I hope that deck does well. I've tested with it quite a bit, but
you got second place in that same cup I was telling you about.
I knew the results have come out. I haven't really got to look around what this has been like.
I mean, Nectric Regice is going to be good too.
That Regice is stupid. I had problems with it using Giratina too.
Yeah, the Nectric Regice deck in standard right now.
Oh, it's evil.
It is.
It's like Cobalion, Chris. You Cobalion.
Well, if I'm grabbing some popcorn, we're going to be here an hour.
No. I've said my piece about Cobalion.
Lots.
Many times. Darn you, Kyle Adams.
No, I believe Jamie has a rant against Mr. Adams as well because of Kecleon.
Yep.
I was sitting next to you during that match, and I was about to fall out of my chair. I was laughing so hard.
Kyle, if you pull that Kecleon out on me again, oh, hell's gonna break loose.
It's legal and expanded, right?
Yeah, but
yay!
There's also that Ditto that does the exact same thing.
The next league challenge, I'm just going to show up with a fire deck. That's it. That's my whole thing. I should be able to take down at least half the field.
No, Speed Entei is what you need to do. I'll send you that video that Mike PTCGO uploaded today. Speed Entei is ridiculous too.
They also put Pyroar and Charizard with it, and it's
exactly.
I'd look at it, check it out.
I'm glad to see Fire types getting a revival.
I do look forward to that special Fire Energy next set. So.
Oh yeah.
You and me both, because it can't even survive the enhanced hammer. It gets discarded, bam, comes right back. I think that's how it works anyway.
It just works off attacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only attacks.
I wish they would make one that was like hammer-proof.
That would be really good if it was hammer-proof. I thought if it gets discarded, you attach it immediately back. I didn't know it said attack specifically.
I wish they'd make a colorless energy that was just like hammer-proof.
I'd be okay with that.
It would be greatest energy ever. Greatest
energy ever. Have 10 energy of every type. This is counted as a basic energy, so you can run as many of them as you want.
I can put it on Mill Tank and they can't knock it off.
Yep. It's like, this is a basic energy. This energy cannot be removed unless this Pokemon is knocked out. This energy gives this Pokemon 500 HP. This energy is basic. This energy is a common, so you can get 3 or 4 of these in a pack.
The brokenness is real.
Yep. You give this energy does an extra 3,000 damage per attack. Whenever you attach this energy, you draw all 6 prize cards immediately.
Oh, so it'll be like the 5 pieces of Exodia?
No, we're going to call it Chuck Norris energy.
Chuck Norris energy, gotcha.
Chuck Norris energy.
Well, boys, it's I'm gonna be honest. Probably about it for me tonight because I'm wore out.
I took a
Same.
You guys actually woke me up to do this.
Yeah, you did too, Chris.
I know. I'm going to bed though, man. I tell you, 5 o'clock comes way too early, especially when you go to bed after 12 o'clock.
Okay, so guys, I think that's going to be it. We'll be at the League Challenge in Louisville this weekend. Kyle, we're coming after you. Josh, we are coming after you.
We'll be signing autographs after the match.
Yeah.
Bring your Karps. I'll autograph them all.
Yep.
I'll definitely. We did get the equipment in though. We've got the tripods, and we can record some matches and stuff and some interviews. So hopefully we'll get a lot of good information, good videos, stuff that we can edit and use throughout the week. So
yeah.
content.
So private messages. If you want us to record you guys, if you want to just do some collabs with us, whatever. And we'll give you all shout-outs and hugs. Well, maybe not hugs.
Maybe not hugs.
It depends. If you subscribe right below here,
Chris will give you hugs.
it could be hugs. We're not above hugging for subscribers.
Chris will give you hugs.
You should see what Jamie will do for you for a subscriber.
Mr. Smooth Operator.
Smooth operator.
Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, I'm quite the ladies' man with all of this, like, beard and stuff and all of this fluffiness. I'm quite the ladies' man.
All you need is a fedora.
I have one.
Oh, God. I mean, Arceus.
It's white and green pinstripes.
Wear it to the League Challenge.
Actually, it's sitting right over there if you want me to show it.
For your neckbeard cosplay costume.
Actually, my beard's getting ready to get started over. So, guys, whenever I shave my beard, I expect you all to cry like a little girl.
Yeah.
Nah.
I will look like a little girl without that beard.
No, I just look like a 12-year-old boy without the beard. You've seen me shave it.
We'll have to keep you away from Taylor then.
Taylor is crap. Oh, we love you.
Well, boys, like I said, I'm going to have to wrap it up here.
All right.
Peace out, guys.
Praise Gumi.
Boom.
It's not from Pikachu's.